Hi guys! May bagong lesson na naman tayo. That is grade 6 math, quarter 1, module 7, lesson 1. Terminating versus repeating non-terminating decimal quotients. Pag-aaralan natin kung ano ang kaibahan ng terminating at non-terminating or repeating decimal quotient. Ano ba ang ibig sabihin ng terminating decimal? Ang terminating decimal are those from division processes with quotient having an ending part. Okay, so yun ang terminating. Ibig sabihin na ang kanyang quotient is merong ending part or merong katapusan kapag nag-divide ka. Meron tayong example dito. Example number 1, 1 divided by 8 and 2, 3 divided by 4. So, isolve natin siya para makita natin kung ano ang ibig sabihin ng terminating decimal. Okay, so meron tayong example, 1 divided by 8. I-solve natin si 1 divided by 8. So, 1 divided by 8. Okay, so 1 divided by 8 is equal to 0. 0 times 8 is equal to 0. Subtract. 1 minus 0 is equal to 1. So, ang gagawin natin, magdadagdag tayo ng 0 at maglalagay tayo ng decimal point dito. Okay, decimal point and then add 0. So, bring down 0. So, meron na tayong 10. 10 divided by 8 is equal to, huwag nating kalimutan ang ating decimal point dito. Maglagay din tayo sa taas na magkapareho sila. Ayan. So, dapat naka-align silang dalawa. So, 10 divided by 8 is equal to 1. 1 times 8 is equal to 8. Subtract. 10 minus 8 is equal to 2. Magdagdag ulit tayo ng 0. Bring down 0. So, 20 divided by 8 is equal to 2. 2 times 8 is equal to 16. Subtract. 20 minus 16 is equal to 4. Dagdag ulit tayo ng isa pang 0. 0. So, 40 divided by 8 is equal to 5. 5 times 8 is equal to 40. Subtract. 40 minus 40 is equal to 0. Ayan. So, nag-divide tayo ng 1 kay 8 at ang sagot niya is 0.125. At 0 na yung dito sa baba natin. So, ibig sabihin, nag-stop ang ating quotient. Hindi tayo nagpatuloy. So, nag-stop siya sa 5. So, ito yung tinatawag nating terminating decimal quotient. Meron siyang katapusan. Okay, another example tayo. 3 divided by 4. Okay, so 3 divided by 4 is equal to 0. 0 times 4 is equal to 0. Subtract. 3 minus 0 is equal to 3. Magdagdag tayo ng 0. Dahil magdagdag tayo, maglagay tayo ng decimal point. Okay, so dagdag ng isang 0. Bring down 0. So 30 divided by 4 is equal to 7. Huwag kalimutan ng decimal point sa ating quotient na naka-align sa decimal point ng ating dividend. Okay, so 30 divided by 4 is equal to 7. 7 times 4 is equal to 28. 30 minus 28 is equal to 2. Dagdag ulit tayo ng 0. And i-bring down natin si 0. So 20 divided by 4 is equal to 5. 5 times 4 is equal to 20. Subtract. 20 minus 20 is equal to 0. So, ang sagot natin sa 3 divided by 4 is equal to 0.75. At nag-stop tayo kay 5. So, meron siyang katapusan ang kanyang sagot. Now, pag-aaralan naman natin kung ano itong repeating at non-terminating decimal quotient para makita natin kung ano ba ang kaibahan nilang dalawa. Ano naman yung repeating non-terminating decimal quotient? Those are those having repeated digit or digits in the quotient and don't have, okay, so nawala si don't. Meron itong don't dito ha. Don't, okay. So, and don't have ending part. So, ibig sabihin, hindi natatapos ang kanyang sagot or walang katapusan ang kanyang sagot. Okay, meron tayong example dito. 2 divided by 6 at 2 divided by 9. So, isolve natin siya para makita natin kung ano ba yung sinasabi natin na walang katapusan ang kanyang sagot. At kung ano ang kaibahan ng terminating and non-terminating decimal quotient. So, isolve natin 2 divided by 6. So, 2 divided by 6. 2 divided by 6 is equal to 0. 0 times 6 is equal to 0. Subtract. 2 minus 0 is equal to 2. So, magdagdag tayo ng 0, maglagay tayo ng decimal point. Okay, so add 0 and then bring down 0. So, 20 divided by 6 is equal to, huwag kalimutan ng decimal point sa quotient, 3. So, 3 times 6 is equal to 18. Subtract. 20 minus 18 is equal to 2. Dagdag ulit tayo ng isang 0. And i-bring down natin ang isang 0. So, 20 divided by 6 is equal to 3. 3 times 6 is equal to 18. Subtract. 20 minus 18 is equal to 2. Add ulit ng isang 0 and bring down natin ang 0. So, 20 divided by 6 is equal to 3. 3 times 6 is equal to 18. 20 minus 18 is equal to 2. Ayan. So, nakita nyo ba ang ating process? Paulit-ulit tayo sa 20 minus 18, 20 minus 18, 20 minus 18. Tapos, ang ating sagot is 3, 3, 3. So, ibig sabihin kapag nagdagdag pa ulit tayo ng isang 0, paulit-ulit lang yung sagot natin na 3, 3, 3. So, ito yung tinatawag nating non-terminating or repeating decimal quotient. Ibig sabihin, wala siyang katapusan. Okay, another example. Kahit na ipagpatuloy pa natin yan siya, hindi siya matatapos. 2018, 2018 pa rin, and then 333 yung ating quotient. So, example number 2. 2 divided by 9. So, 2 divided by 9. Okay, 2 divided by 9 is equal to 0. 0 times 9 is equal to 0. Subtract. 2 minus 0 is equal to 2. And then, mag-add tayo ng 0. Lagyan natin ng decimal point. Add 0. So, si 0, i-bring down natin. 20 divided by 9 is equal to 2. Huwag kalimutan ng decimal point. Okay, 2. 2 times 8 is equal to 18. Subtract. 20 minus 18 is equal to 2. So, dagdag ulit tayo ng 0. Bring down 0. 20 divided by 9 is equal to 2. 2 times 9 is equal to 18. Subtract. 20 minus 18 is equal to 2. Dagdag ng 0. Bring down 0. 20 divided by 9 is equal to 2. 2 times 9 is equal to 18. Ayan. So, 20 minus 18 is equal to 2. Ayan. So, kapag ipagpatuloy pa natin siya, same lang dito sa kabila na 20 minus 18, 20 minus 18, 20 minus 18, at ang kanyang sagot is 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Wala siyang katapusan. Kaya tinatawag natin siyang repeating or non-terminating decimal quotient. Paulit-ulit lang yung sagot natin na hindi siya natatapos kahit na isolve natin ng isolve. So, ito yung mga example natin sa repeating non-terminating decimal quotient. Ngayon, naintindihan na natin kung ano ang kaibahan ni terminating at ni non-terminating. So, si terminating, kapag dinivide mo siya, ang kanyang quotient ay merong katapusan. At kapag non-terminating naman, kapag dinivide mo siya, ang kanyang quotient is walang katapusan. Kahit na i-divide mo ng i-divide, hindi siya matatapos. Yun ang kaibahan nilang dalawa. That's all for today's video, guys. Sana may natutunan kayo sa ating lesson for today. See you on our next lesson. Bye!